Hey guys, this is Susie. In this video, we're gonna clean the dishwasher as you see right here. So first thing that I did was take off the bottom drawer that it has there, and it's just easy, just slide it out. And then from there, I had already started, but as you can see here, there's a couple of items that you need to take out, and everything just comes off very easily, at least in mine. I have this little area where I'm going to clean this out, and you can see here it's got the buildup of the detergent over the years, because honestly I haven't done this since I bought it. So I think my sister did clean the filter but not the rest of this, and this is looking really bad with all the buildup. So we're gonna do just the basic vinegar and baking soda, and then we're gonna do the wash cycle, and we're gonna take this all apart and clean it all up. So first thing that I did was take this off, and it just comes off easily as well. I did clean it out. It wasn't too bad because usually we rinse all of our dishes, so we really don't have that much buildup. But as you can see here, it does need a little bit of vinegar to get rid of all that scale, lime and scale. So then afterwards, I'm also taking this out. In order for me to get this out, because I didn't know that this filter was here too, I started doing some research. There is like these buttons here, you just twist them out here. This one is a GE, and this one was already out because I had done it. So this is a GE model or brand, and so I took that out, and then this comes out super easily. And then this here is another part that needs some cleaning, and as you can see, it's super nasty. I'm gonna go in with some dish soap, baking soda, and vinegar in order to clean it up and get it going, because I know that this is baked in because of all the heat that the water, when you wash, we put it in the hot cycle. So I know that this is all baked in basically. So we'll clean it up and get it going. What I used was vinegar, baking soda, borax, and detergent. And to tell you the truth, this was an experiment, and I tried to see if this would just get all of that baked in lime and scale in the first wash, but it didn't do it. You'll see it later in the video. But I did go in with the vinegar and soaked everything, all of the pieces that I had taken out, and started putting them there with the vinegar to see if they could rest with that and hopefully start getting all of the lime and scale out. Also make sure to stay until the end, because I made a 4-month experiment where I put vinegar in the dishwasher with almost every wash, and you will be amazed by the results. So thank you for staying until the end, and give me a comment here if you stayed until the end by typing your favorite emoji. Let me know down below. In trying to get all of that lime and scale out before doing the wash, I made the horrible mistake of scrubbing with a brush and a scrubber, and that was the worst mistake that you can do. Don't do that, guys. You'll do it with just the vinegar and the washes. It just takes time. But please don't do this. I made this horrible mistake, and you'll see the results. I don't want to scrub too much because I don't want to, how do you say, rayarla? I don't want to scratch it. But I will go gently here on top of the here, not too strong because I don't want to break it. Going with just the sponge part and getting all of this mixture all over the place. So contrary to what all the other videos say, that you just like put in the cup of vinegar in there, let it run the cycle, and then go back again with some baking soda, run another cycle. What I'm doing is just soaking everything in the mixture that I did, baking soda, vinegar, dish soap, and the borax, and I'm just letting it sit and soak in. Get that vinegar to soak in there and get rid of the scale because it's very, very built up in there. As you can see, this is really built up, so I'm gonna let the vinegar do its thing. Hopefully it'll get it off. I'm gonna put another cup of vinegar. So total, I did like 2 cups already here, and then I'm gonna do another cup, just letting it sit here at the top, and then run the cycle with everything on it, and hopefully this will get rid of everything. We'll see how it goes. So this is kind of like an experiment slash cleaning guide for you guys. If this is your case and you just don't think that what they're showing you in the other videos is gonna cut it, let's give it a try. We're trying it out, we're experimenting and hoping that everything goes well. But we'll let it rest right now for 30 minutes, like I said, and then run the cycle. By the way, I'm also letting everything soak in with just the vinegar that was that I had put in it, and get the rest of the pieces to dissolve that white gunk, yucky, crusty stuff. Well, it's not gunk, it's more like a crust all over, while we wait for that 30 minutes. Okay guys, I think it's been 30 minutes. I really didn't put a timer, but I'm putting the cup of vinegar in the top as they recommended, and I did look at how everything is looking down here. Let me just get the sponge, and this is how far let me see if I can, I don't want to touch it with my hands, but okay, so here, see what happened here? I was scrubbing and I did scratch it, so don't do that. But this is how much it removed so far with the vinegar. I don't see any difference here in this part, the heating part. I don't see any difference, so I'm hoping that with the cycle that we run right now, and see, this is how much it removed of the crusty scale there. That's how much. So I hope that with running the cycle here, it does remove it. We'll see what happens. As I was telling you, this is our experiment, seeing if what everybody in the internet says is correct. And I'm gonna run the normal cycle, but I'm gonna do the sanitizing cycle here. So instead of the boosting, this is normal, you boost it on mine at least, and then there's a sanitizing. So I'll do it in the sanitizing cycle. This is how much it's gonna run for, and so here we go. We'll come back. And also, just before you start that load of cleaning, they did recommend also to put your water in hot position and start running it for a little while before your dishwasher starts. And then once it's nice and hot, like it is right now here, I don't know if you can see the steam, but the steam is there. You turn it off, and then that helps the water in the dishwasher start hot from the get-go. This is the moment of truth. It's been 155 minutes, is longer than I thought, guys. Let's see what happened. Okay. It looks about the same. So I think I can maybe give it another rinse, just with vinegar, ¿verdad? Because it had everything. It had the baking soda, it had everything in it, and the soap. So I'm hoping that Yeah, well,
You have to clean it.
because all of this here is still very... Mira, tiene como el scale. It has all of this crust. I put the vinegar, but it's not working. It's not like they say. Okay guys, round 2. Let's see what happened. We gave it another cycle. It was 40 something minutes. And I don't know, it looks the same. It looks a little bit better because I did rinse out all of the plastic and some of the sides. Kind of went away, but not really. And I put the rest of the things here so that it could also be washed and sanitized. But you can see here that even though I had put it in the vinegar, it still has that whitish, I don't know how to call it. I guess unless you soak it for like longer. And then this one as well, put it there, looks better. So I'll just put everything together, you know, I'm not gonna go stress out about having this completely bright and new again, because I don't think I am going to achieve it. This one has a little bit more of the scale here, and then all the other parts here too. So that's it guys. I think in this, you could say it's like not a complete success, but I know that I washed it twice. I put vinegar. There's the water with vinegar here. So, you know, it is what it is at this point. There is some of the scale here. So I'll try to do this because this one, like I told you before, we hadn't done, other than this, the filter that I know that my sister was doing, the cleaning, we were not doing the descaling or anything like that. So if we do this more often, monthly, I think it's gonna be better for the overall maintenance of this. And we'll just keep on doing it, remembering to make it happen and clean it out. This is just done with no chemicals, just the vinegar, baking soda, borax, and some of the dish soap. It's not gonna be completely clean like we've seen in other videos. So this is about week 3 after doing the whole cleanup of the washer, and I do see a little bit more of this residue coming off because I've been putting the vinegar. It's been a cup of vinegar every week with one of the washes, and I do see a little bit of a difference, so that's very encouraging. And then we have to like get rid of all this kind of like residue here at the bottom, but I think we're doing much better. What do you guys think? This is about 2 months after I did the initial wash, guys, and as you can see, this is the results. I've been doing the vinegar, the white vinegar, the distilled white vinegar with almost every wash, not every wash, but at least I do it 2 times a week. And this is how it's looking now. We can see the picture of the before. I'll put a picture up of the before, and this is how it's looking right now, 2 months after. Don't believe what they do, what they say about having it be done all in one wash, because it's not going to happen like that. If it's as far gone as mine, this is what it's going to be. You're going to have to do it continually during the months and it'll be restored. So you can see here how it's looking much, much better. So yeah, every wash, try to do it because we have really hard water here. So try to do 1 cup of distilled vinegar, white distilled vinegar, just like this. It'll get into the wash, and with all of the constant soaking of the vinegar into the element, into the bottom of it, it'll get it out, or it will maintain it brand new. All right, guys, so this is the last video that I'm gonna be doing in this dishwasher experiment of how we cleaned it, and look at the results. This is 3 months after, and if you guys appreciate me doing this for 3 months and keeping track of everything, go ahead and give it a big like, because it takes time to do these videos, and I do appreciate it if you guys do that. Give that like so that it can go out to more people. Not only that, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope it helps you. That's the most important as well. So as you can see, this is 3 months after we started the whole thing. I think in the end, my end result and my conclusion is that all you really need is vinegar. If you do a cup of vinegar with each of the washes, at least minimum once a week, or if you can do twice a week. I was doing twice and 3 times in the beginning, like the first month, and then after that I just did it like once a week or twice a week when I remembered. And these are the results. You can see that we have only a little bit of the calcium in the element, heating element over here, and also back there that hasn't disintegrated with the vinegar. But for the most part, everything is super clean and bright. You can see this plastic is really bright and nice. The bottom here is also nice and clean. And also the filter here cleaned up really nicely. And there's some spots over here you can see. Now you can see a little bit more of what is left. But for the most part, the vinegar is what you're gonna be needing. You can do your, your wash with the borax and the other detergents to make it clean. But for the most part, if you want to keep it bright, it's gonna be the vinegar. That's my conclusion. That's my end result. I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and, like I mentioned before, give it a big like. Thank you for being here, and God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.